Obviously, we're going to have Mobile World Congress starting tomorrow. I bet you every 5 milliseconds somebody is going to say 5G. What do you think 5G kind of mean for each of your companies in terms of new technologies and new opportunities and new businesses?
For Intel, we always looked at the 3 pillars in our business. It's not just it's across cloud. So we believe that the cloud compute will go everywhere. We believe that AI will proliferate every aspect of our life and industry. And to bring it all together is a cloudification of network and edge. In fact, recently I was speaking at an AI forum in China, where, as you see, because of the different regulation of privacy, there's a lot of AI permeates. The first generation they had just talk about AI, and then the second one they decided that 5G would be a very good topic for AI. The funny thing is, I probably was the only one in China Mobile talking about 5G. Everybody's there was just assuming that the data will be everywhere. But that's not the case. Without 5G, how are you going to be cost effectively carrying all the data you want, the training to the cloud and edge analytics really cost effectively? When the banks start talking about, oh, I'm going to have this AI, so people walked in, I know it was qualified for a loan or not. I'm like, how are you going to get that data? So to us, it's really all 3 pillars really tied together by 5G.
Terry?
So good afternoon, everyone. So Friday afternoon, I was at a panel with the GCMA, and it was also a question saying, what are you doing? What are you going to be your contribution in 5G? I say, we are a bunch of masochists who are trying for quite some time now to change this industry. There have been discontinuities before. In fact, we have done this before when Cisco is in the middle of this when we did Starent Networks, which was how do we decouple the packet core from the radio domain. And it was the same story. It's not possible. It cannot be done. It will not work. So we have been seeing this script before. So we are again in the same situation here as the innovator. So for us, more than anything else, 5G is a discontinuity. Discontinuity means that the status quo cannot deliver on the premise of 5G. A lot of things have to change. It's not just a new architecture. It is a necessity that now networks have to be open. Open so we can really have clearly innovation coming into this space. So we can also, if we want really to attract people who are going to write applications in the enterprise space, absolutely fundamental that 5G will be an open platform. So what we are doing in Altiostar with our little revolution here on opening up and virtualizing the baseband and disaggregating the hardware from the software is to bring a major contribution to create this open platform. And that's the way we are looking at 5G. And 5G is going to take some time to realize, especially with the capabilities that you need to have in terms of serving the enterprise network beside the consumer. I think it's not the 5G we see today, but the investment in 5G, they need to happen now. So if you want to deliver in 2 or 3 years, whatever it's edge compute and network slicing, we can talk more about it, which will be absolutely critical for enterprise applications. We need an open platform. So that's my opening comment.
Okay, and Kishan?
Yeah, I would just add one thing to what Thierry said, and then also underscore something that Caroline said. In terms of the network being more open, it actually needs to be more than just in the service provider domain. And so, I alluded to this in my introduction in terms of the opportunities that non-service provider domains such as enterprise means for the 5G opportunity. And if we truly want to be cost effective, we're going to have to do a better job of making these networks less siloed, less domain oriented, in order to truly realize the vision of imminently consumable connectivity and compute.